What's up guys, it's Kyra and welcome back to my channel. So it has been a while since I have done a I recreated so-and-so's makeup look video. It's been a while mainly because I haven't really seen any celebrity makeup looks recently that I am just instantly drawn to or that I have just loved enough to want to recreate. At least a look that I feel comfortable and confident recreating. It's been a while. I believe the last one I did was Sierra, and then the one before that everyone loved was the Jordan Woods makeup look. That one pretty much went viral so you guys love that one, and so I think that you guys will love this one just as much because today's glam is inspired by none other than Kim Kardashian. You know, regardless of how you feel about her and you know the whole Kardashian Jenner clan, I would be lying if I did not admit that Kim's glam is always on point. And this look here, which I will go ahead and insert a picture of, is just right up my alley. The reason why is because she pretty much did like what I do on my regular, except she tweaked a few things, which of course I will do in this video. But like this look here is of course full glam, but it's very soft and wearable. So you can wear it during the day as well as during the night. So as you all can see, she did, you know, a full brow, really soft on the eyes, you know, some natural lashes, a really bright highlight, a subtle, you know, contour bronzer, and then a really pretty nude lip. Again, right up my alley. And I also really love the whole soft glam and braid combo, which I'm going to attempt to do here on camera for you guys. This is my real hair. Okay, so y'all see we got some hang time, okay? I actually just took out my, you guys know I had in those individual tracks that I have been wearing the past few weeks, and they needed to be retightened, but of course I can't go and get my hair done. So I took them out, and this is me all natural. So again, we're going to create this Kim K inspired glam, and I am actually really excited to do this. So first up, we're going to start with our hair. So I only had like one little pack of braiding hair. It's the Expression Ultra Braid 3 times 52 inch. And this pack actually originally came with like 3 individual or 3 like sections of hair, and it is pre-stretched, and I believe it was the color 1B. And like I said, it came with 3 individual or 3 sections of hair, but I had used the other 2 sections previously in another style, so I really only have this one little measly section of braiding hair left. So we're gonna see if we can make this braid work. I just pretty much pulled the section of hair exactly how it came off of the pack. Like it came on this rubber band here. It's like hooked on a rubber band and it's split in half. So I'm literally going to take this and just put this around my ponytail. Okay, so I'm just gonna swing this around on top. So we have our 3 sections. We have one right here, one here, and then one in my other hand. Now the hard part though is going to be camouflaging my natural hair within this, but let's just give it a try and just see what happens. Okay, let's just start braiding. And I'm gonna try to just kind of tuck my natural hair under here. And then I also didn't mention that before this, all I did was just start with, my hair was freshly washed and blow dried, and then I just literally slicked it back in a ponytail with some edge control. That's all I used. Okay, so here we go. I have a couple flyaways here towards the top, but it's not even nearly as much as I thought it would be, so I'm gonna just leave that alone. What I'm going to do is, while I do my makeup, I'm gonna go ahead and actually tie my hair down just so that my hair won't get messed up while I'm doing my makeup. So just taking like a little scarf and just laying this part down, and this also helps kind of set it and mold it in place. So that way, once you're done, it'll be nice and laid. Okay, so hair is done, and now it is time for glam. And I'll just go ahead and hop right into this. The one big thing though that I noticed from what she does versus what I do is she fills in her brows all the way. You guys know that whenever it comes to my brows, I tend to do more of a natural brow, so I don't normally feel in like every empty gap or space in my brow, whereas she, like, they're completely filled in. So that is something to notice. And I was debating between doing my face or my brows and eyes first, but I'm actually gonna change it up because I feel like I always do my brows last. My brows and eyes last, but today I'm going to do my brows and eyes first. So first, before I even jump into any of that, I'm going to go ahead and prep my skin, and I'm going to apply a serum and a moisturizer. And for serum, I'm going to be using the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Serum, the Crystal Elixir, and I just received this from the brand. It's a crystal infused Replexium serum for younger looking miracle skin. So just trying it out to see how it is. I'm going to apply it on my hand. It smells amazing. Okay, so I applied that first, and this serum, as you guys can see, is definitely not, it's not a very oily serum at all. So that I do like. And then for moisturizer, I'm going to take the Pixie Rose Ceramide Cream, and I'll apply this to my hand as well. And then just apply this all over. And if you guys have been watching my videos recently, you guys know that I just discovered this a couple weeks ago, and I have been hooked on it since. It is amazing. All right, I just zoomed you guys in. I'm gonna just take the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer in Chocolate and just use this to fill in my brows. Like I said, she does a much fuller brow than me. So I'm going to outline the bottom, outline the top, and then literally just fill everything in like she does. And then I can tell in the picture that she leaves the front of her brows pretty light. So I'll just do it like that. And then I'll take an even more precise brow pencil like this CoverGirl Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Soft Brown, and just make sure everything is completely filled in. Alrighty, and then to clean up my brows, whoa, this already looks crazy because like I said, I'm not used to doing my brows this harsh anymore. It's been a long time. But I'm going to take the Anastasia Beverly Hills Pro Pencil and just use this to clean up under my brows. Okay, so there are the brows. I will say that Kim's brows are a lot more curved than mine. So just so you guys know, this look won't be spot on because I am taking her look and then kind of tweaking it to match my features. So just keep that in mind, but I will try my best to get as close to hers as I can. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit of my MAC Lay and Low paint pot. I'll take this brush here and just apply it on top. Not doing a whole lot because again, this is more so just neutral, soft neutral tones. And I'm gonna set that with just a little bit of powder, just so to make blending everything out nice and easy. And this also helps to keep your shadow from creasing. I think I'm gonna just really play with this one here, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit, and just go in with, let's see, I'll probably just mix these two right here. And I feel like this contour kit has such a nice range of neutral and cool browns. And I bring this color out just a little bit, similar to hers. But yeah, for this step, any kind of like neutral or cool brown will work. You just don't want it to be too warm. Okay, so that's a good crease color. And then before I move on, I'm gonna take this light cream here. I actually have two of the same pans, but take this one here and just pop this in the brow bone. Her under eye brow bone is pretty bright. So just popping this right in there. Okay, and then I want to go with a darker brown, so taking this chocolate brown here just for some more dimension, and then it's popping that right in the crease. Whenever I want a nice variety of browns that aren't all warm, I love using like bronzer palettes like this because it gives me the shades that I want. So I'm just kind of popping this in to the crease, and then of course blending it out. Okay, we're to blend this all together. So in the picture, I can't really tell what's on her eyes. I know it's something lighter. It's nothing too bright though, but I can't tell if it's matte or if it's shimmer. So just to kind of make my own concoction, I'm gonna take this Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette. It's a little bit dirty because I've obviously used it way too much. And I'm gonna kind of mix a combo of like these three right here, just so it's not too shimmery, but it's, you know, it's light, but not too sparkly or too shimmery. So kind of just doing like this, honestly, just to get a nice little mix of color there, and it's applying this onto my lid. And you see how there's shimmer there, but it's not too much. just applying this right on my lid. Okay, so now on to color corrector. I'm going to take the Maybelline Master Camo Corrector in the shade Apricot, and just apply this in the areas that I have a little bit more hyperpigmentation. It's kind of like up here around my mouth and even kind of down here as well. And then I really do want the under eye area to be flawless like it is in the picture. So I'm going to actually apply a little bit of this Derma Blend Professional Cover Cream. I don't really use it much of myself, but I love using it on clients. It's a shade Golden Bronze. And it's like a full coverage, almost foundation. I'm going to just apply this right under here on top of that color corrector. Again, this will really help to make sure that that under eye area is flawless. Really pressing this in and around as well. Kind of spot treating a little bit where I had those like darker spots. I had a recent breakout, so I have a couple more blemishes than usual. You want to just kind of press this all in. Okay, and I know it's crazy, but I promise you guys, y'all will see why I did this underneath it, because this really helps to make sure that I don't have any blemishes at all. So for foundation, I'll be using the Lancome Tints Idol, or Idol, how you pronounce it, Ultra Wear Foundation. And I am in the shade 460 Suede. I love this foundation. So I'll apply this all over. Y'all, look at this coverage. Oh, I literally fall in love with this foundation every time I apply it. I am that obsessed with it. There we go. And then damp sponge, and just press this into the skin. And now you guys see why it was important to color correct and also spot treat underneath, because there is not a blemish or dark spot in sight. Now on to highlight. So we all know that Kim Kardashian is known for her super bright under eye highlight. So I'm going to take the brightest and most full coverage concealer that I own, and that is the Kevyn Aucoin Sensual Skin Enhancer. And I have the shade SX08. And this concealer here, you guys, is a bit tricky to work with because it's super thick and it dries really quickly. So what I do is I actually scoop a little bit here on the back or at the bottom of this brush. I apply it, actually that's way too much. I apply it on the back of my hand and then rub it in, and this helps to kind of melt the product a little bit, like so. And then I apply it with a brush actually. So I'll take a brush, and her highlight doesn't really come past her nose, so kind of keep it right in here. Again, same thing on this side, keeping it right. And then here, center of the forehead. Her chin is highlighted, as well as her cupid's bow. And it looks like she may be highlighted here a little bit on the sides too. Honestly, this whole like area right there is bright. I'm bringing this up a little bit just to lift my eyes. And then of course you cannot forget the nose. Try to draw a straight line down. I'm gonna try my new technique first of actually blending it out with a brush. I'm gonna take this brush here and just blend this out. It's gonna look a little bit crazy at first, but just stay with me, y'all. And then with the sponge, just focus on just blending out those harsh edges, like so. Okay, so I think that that's pretty much good for the highlight. I'm gonna just blend this out a little bit more, just so there's no like harsh lines or anything. Okay, and then let me go ahead and set this under eye area. So first I'm gonna take this and actually apply a thin layer of powder underneath before I bake. So I'm gonna look up and just blend out those creases. Take the powder, kind of press off the excess, and then set underneath here. So that's a thin layer. Same thing on the other side. Blend out the creases. Take the powder, dust off the excess, and then set along here. Okay, so now it's time to bake. So I'm gonna take a lot more of this powder and set under my eye. Okay, so normally I would cream contour here. However, Kim's bronzer or contour is like super subtle. It's almost not even there. So I want to actually bypass cream contour and just lightly bronze with some powder. But I do want to, of course, go ahead and set all over my face with the Sephora Micro Smooth Baked Face Compact Powder, just to set my skin so it won't get oily throughout the day. And then for bronzer, I'm actually going to change it up a little bit. You guys know I always use the MAC Pseudo Fix powder in W48. But I'm going to take the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit. You guys know the one that I use for the eyes. And I'm going to actually mix probably these two right here and just softly warm up that skin. Again, her bronzer is, like I said, barely there. So I just want to add some warmth, but not really much shadow, if that makes sense. And then I do want to go ahead and actually cut my cheekbones so it looks like she did in the picture, just because of how much her cheekbones are popping. So I can't forget my nose contour. So taking that same powder and starting at the brow bone and just working my way downwards. Again, her nose is snatched, so trying to get it as close to hers as I can. Okay, so for blush, it looks like she just did like a really soft rosy cheek. So I want to take my favorite Milani Coral Cove blush and just apply this to my cheekbones. And she didn't do a whole lot of blush at all. It's just like a little soft pop of color. Okay, powder brush. Just gonna go ahead and dust away all of this excess powder. Now for her highlight, it looks, the picture kind of deceiving because of the lighting, but it looks like there's really only highlight kind of down the bridge of her nose. So I'm gonna do pretty much the same thing and not do a whole lot with the glow. And it looks like with the highlight, it's just kind of going straight down. You guys know I typically do like here and then a little button nose there, but hers is kind of going straight down. So let's bring her straight down. Yeah, like that. Maybe a little here, and I'll just kind of rub a little bit in right there. I always feel like super flat if I don't have highlight in my forehead. And then I can't really tell if she has anything on the cheeks, but it doesn't look like it, so I'm gonna pass that. And then I am gonna touch up just a bit the color in my crease, and then make sure that the color on the eyes or in the crease kind of blends into that nose contour. Gonna set my brows with some brow gel. Gonna add a little pop of that color that we added on the lid, like right in here, like she did. And then for the lower lash line, it looks like she just applied a little bit of that brown that we applied in the crease and just smudge it out on her lower lash line. So I'm gonna do the same thing. Just taking the mix of these two shades here from that contour palette. Now it's time for mascara. I'm going to apply the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara to my top and bottom lashes. And then lastly, we're going to go ahead and do our lips. And for lips, she has a really soft, like pouty pink lips. So I'm going to be using actually two of the KKW Beauty lip liners. I'm going to use the shade 2 and the shade 2.5. So first, I'm going to line my lips with the shade 2. Okay, and then for lipstick, I'm going to do the number 2 and the Nude Cream Lipsticks by KKW Beauty. And just apply this all over. Okay, and then taking the Nude 2.5 lip liner and just lightly outlining the edges of my lips. Now I'm actually gonna add just a little bit of the number 2.5 nude lipstick right in the center. And then we can't forget to brighten up this under eye area even more with the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Finish Powder. I'm gonna look upwards and just press this in. Yep, that's it. And you guys, I think that we are done with the look. I want to go ahead real quick and add my last finishing touch, which is some setting spray. This is the Urban Decay Quick Fix Spray. I have got to wash my hands off because my hands are absolutely disgusting, but let me go ahead and spray this first. here is the finished look, and I am literally obsessed with how it came out. I mean, it's full glam, but it's still soft, so that means it's wearable. You can wear it in the day, at night, you know, like no matter where you're going to, this look is going to kill, and I am obsessed with it. And I cannot wait to do this look again whenever I actually have somewhere to go. Hope you guys enjoyed watching it just as much as I had fun creating it. Again, I did have to tweak a few things, of course, to, you know, match my face shape, my brow shape, my eye shape, etc. But I do think that I got pretty close to Kim's overall look. You know, the brows, the eyes, the liner, the lashes, the highlight, and the lips. At least I feel like I got close enough using what I had at my house. So I don't know, y'all let me know down below. Did I nail it? Did I not nail it? Let me know what you guys think, and also let me know down below if you will be trying this look out yourself. So hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye y'all.